Hi guys, I am here today to do day 6 of dephemerember 2022, hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel, 49 Dragonflies, Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and Louise at Louise Heinzel. Sorry if I'm not quite pronouncing your names correctly. I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. So, but let's see, today is day 6, so feathers and a bingo card, and then the elephant that they drew out of their bags or the elephant, told you it's tongue-tied, the animal they pulled out is an elephant. So, I have my elephant card out here from their freebies. Come here, my sweets. Okay. So, yep, I have my bingo card. I went and got some free ones off of the internet because I did not actually have any in hand. So, there's that. It's just a little piece of cardstock, my little elephant. And then, I did not actually have any feathers because I have cats. And feathers do not last in this house at all. So, what I did instead was I hand drew some. And then I just made copies. So this is the same feather, you know, it's this feather that I just copied multiple times, and then I did one other, like kind of skewed the other way. So that way, whichever direction I needed. And then I drew up a couple little ones. So, and after I figure out how, those will be available somehow, somewhere. But I'm working on figuring out how to do the whole digitals thing, offering my art digitally. So, but what I thought I would make today is a little, I like to write, just kind of as a pastime, not like professionally or anything, but I like to write. It's, you know, kind of therapeutic and whatnot. And so I like to have, what I call writer's journals, where you just flip open a random page, there's a prompt on that page, and then I just, brainstorm, write something silly, some little short nothing, basically based off of those prompts. And so that's kind of what this is going to be. It's going to be a little flip out, or a little like notebook kind of a thing, but this is just going to be the inspiration piece in one of the journals, one of my writing journals like that. So all I'm going to do is just glue this down. If I had thought about it, I would have just left the excess on that bingo card and then just folded it in half so I wouldn't have to glue it back together. But, you know, didn't think that far ahead. So here we are. So a little bit of glue. Well, more than a little glue. Because it's me, I can't underglue. I am an overgluer. So, but there we go. I've kind of trimmed it so where there's a little bit of a frame all the way around. Yep, there we go. So now I have my little notebook. And then what I was going to do is stick this guy on the inside front cover as a pocket. Let's see. Which way do I want the pocket to act? Up. Yeah. We'll center them up and we'll do the pocket out that way. Okay. So I want to put glue just in the U shape, but it's going to be out the side, not out the top. So put my glue along those edges and then lay it down right here at about center. You know, not like measuring or anything. I measure as little as I possibly can, as you will learn watching my channel. And I also have quite a few dogs. I have, I jokingly say I have 5.5 dogs, because I personally have 5 dogs, my husband and I. And then my daughter, who's also living here, she's in her 20s though, and she has a dog, and she totally pays for all his stuff and everything, so it is her dog, and when she moves out, he's going with. So I have 5.5 dogs. And all of my dogs are big. My smallest dog is 45 pounds, and the biggest right now, right about 65, but the two puppies just turned a year old the other day. So, and they're German Shepherd mixes, so they're probably going to get a little bit bigger. We're not really sure exactly how big they're going to get, because they're blue heeler German Shepherd mixes for the most part. So, there's just always lots of talking, lots of barking. And I've got an older dog, that's actually the one you're hearing the most of at the moment. And she's a little crazy. We love her, but she's a little crazy. So, she barks at things that aren't there. Then you might also be hearing my cats. They're having a little bit of a growling match. Hang on, that one I do need to go check out. Okay, let me make sure. Yep, okay, I did hit the button. Sorry about all my loud stuff. You know, eventually I'll have the nice studio or, you know, have all the good lights and no noisy chair and all that good stuff. But we're just getting started, so we're going to do what we're going to do. What we can. Okay, so there we go. I've got my little elephant mounted there as a pocket. And then got my feathers here. And I was thinking, they need some color. You know, feathers are not really, you know, just plain like that usually. So, I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper here to lay down. And before I trim them out, because I was going to go ahead and trim out more of them like this, but for the moment, I think that they'll be easier to color not trimmed. Okay, so, and I mean, I could go get, you know, I could take them outside and I have some alcohol ink sprays and I could do that. But I think I'm actually going to just use my inks. Let's see. It doesn't have to be realistic colors, does it? Let's go like purple and this bright pink. There's purple and bright pink birds out there, right? Well, there are in my little world. Whether there really are or not, doesn't matter. They exist in my world. Okay. So I really love these brushes for applying the ink. I got this idea from Pam over at the Paper Outpost. They work great. They're just makeup brushes, really, really densely fine. They're super tiny hairs. I don't know if it's real hair or what. I got my first one at the dollar store, but it was a teeny tiny one. And just to see if I liked it, and I loved it. And then I ordered a pack, I think of 5 or 6 off of Amazon. So, after I get my affiliate links and all that stuff, all that worked out, then I will come back and there will be links below. But, so I'm just going to take and ink it up a little. And I like to start off of the image and then go on to it. And then, let's see, that one I just kind of did randomly, but let's go ahead and do like this side. Yeah, like fade it from the darker purple at the bottom to like a lighter purple at the top. Yeah, that looks cool. And remember, I'm going to cut these out too, so they're going to, you know, take on a totally different effect then as well. So I'm just going to kind of do all over. My holiday season so far has not worked out exactly the way that I planned, so I've decided that this year, since plans are not working out, that I'm just not going to plan anything. I'm done. I give up. I relinquish control to the chaos gods. You know, sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to let life happen and just trust that it's going to be okay. And, you know, So we'll see. We'll see who I see win. You know, just sometimes you gotta just go with the flow. Let's see, I want to get this one like really dark down here at the bottom. But I really like this like ombre effect of really dark at the bottom and then lightening up at the top for something like this, for feathers, you know. And like I said, I totally get that this is so not like a realistic feather pattern here, color pattern. I totally know that. But you know, it's my desk. Anything can happen here in my little world, and that's okay. But yeah, see, this one's so much weaker that it's like, because it's already trimmed out, so it's being a little bit harder to ink up without getting it all crumpled. See, good thing feathers are, it's okay for feathers to be crumply. Okay, so there's that. And then, oh, I forgot my little guys. Forgot my little ones. So we'll go ahead and just get the purple off the brush by giving them just a quick overall purpley thing. And then I'm going to add some of this super bright pink. And yes, I cross-contaminated my pinks and purples. That's just the way it works in my world. And then just do a quick swipey over the top with the pink. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then, let's see. Oh, I gotta go get my puppies. They're ready to come in. It's not actively raining right now, but it did rain a while ago, so I don't want to leave them out there. So I will be right back. Okay, now let's see if I can finish this without any more interruptions. We will see. So, I'm just going to take my pink and just lightly go over some of them. And then I'm going to go over some of them pretty dark with the pink, but I really like the two-tone. I know not everybody does, but I really like it. This is just a really simple way to get some color on there. I don't have like the oxides or anything, so I won't get any of those really cool effects, like if I squirted it with water or anything like that. So yeah, see, this one I did kind of a half and half thing. So I'm gonna get this half with the pink. There we go. So, but for all of you who have just found my channel, welcome. And you know, I'm just starting out. I have mostly paper crafting, or yeah, I think it's mostly paper crafting right now. There will be other stuff coming. So don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss anything. Let's see, what else? I had a million things to say until I sit down and have to start talking, you know, and then poof, you know, I can't think of anything. It's not just the way it works sometimes, some days. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that one light like that. Give me some contrasting ones. There we go. But, you know, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, I should have done the lighter color first. You know, I think that's totally personal preference on a project like this, because they do blend differently depending on which one you put on first. Okay, that sounded big and you know, whatnot. That's just puppies playing. Big puppies playing. See, I'm going to do a pounce effect. Hang on, I'm going to get them to go outside with that. Okay, one more time, huh? So in this one I decided to try and do this dabbing effect. See how I like that? You know, because it gives a different texture. So we'll see. Not sure how I like it, but you know, until you try something, you won't know if you like it or not. And we'll see how it looks once I actually cut it out too, because that's going to make a difference. Let's see, got a couple more over here. Another one that I kind of did half and half. You know, and you can go crazy with this and blend a ton of different colors together. Just because I only went with 2 today doesn't mean that, you know, you need to limit yourself to that. But there we go. Yeah, see, that's my older dog. She can't go out and play with the puppies because without supervision. You know, because that's just the way it works sometimes with older dogs and younger dogs. So, oh my goodness, busy, busy morning. Busy, 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 busy. Okay, guys, I think I'm back. I think I'm good. I think everybody's settled. Hopefully. Anyways, so I've got a bunch of these cut out. I didn't cut out all of them, but I got a bunch of them cut out. Let's see. How do I want to add them in? I was thinking that it would be interesting to add one like kind of like this, poking out. So that way when you open it, you're thinking, okay, the prompt's going to be something to do with birds or, you know, flight or whatever. And then you open it and it's an elephant, you know? I thought that would be interesting. Kind of a nod to Dumbo and his magic feather that helped him fly. You know, that wasn't. But, so, yeah, we're just going to stick this guy on here like that. Oh wait, no, I want to up far enough that that little end is not going to get broke off super easy. Yeah, like that. And then, let's see, do we want to add another one on top, maybe? No, I don't think it needs it. But I do think, like this little one, maybe across the top or something could be cute. Let's see, where's my other little one? I think this one might fit better. So, but yeah, to all you newbies out there, all you beginners that have just started paper crafting, really just get some paper, get some glue, get some scissors, and just dive in. Start playing. There's no, you know, wrong way to do this. It's all just personal preference and what you like, you know. And then let's see if we were to, because I did make this a pocket. Let's see, let's go ahead and nip off the end there a little bit so it's a little bit more stable down in there. There we go. Have another one sticking out like that. Yeah. I think that looks cool. You know? And that'll be an interesting little prompt, you know. A flying elephant. So, and let's see, I'll grab my journal and stick it in here real quick. Let's find some place to tuck this. Let's see, will it just tuck into this? Nope, it won't tuck into that pocket. It's not big enough either. Let's see. Okay, so for now, it's just gonna go in the big pocket here. That might be just where it lives until I put it in my writing journal. So, thank you so much for joining me. All my links will be below as soon as I can make that happen. My upload process is a little weird, so sometimes my videos pop up and there's like nothing in the description box below, and then I go back and edit that. So if you don't find it there right away, go ahead and just keep checking back, and it'll be there, and I will get better about that and figure out a way to my goal for next year is to figure out a way to get all my recording done far enough in advance that I can do all the editing at my pace and still have it work. So thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to go check out everybody else on this fabulous collab, you know, because it's not, I mean, it's thousands of people from what I understand. Maybe not thousands, but it's definitely hundreds. Definitely hundreds of people have joined in on this dephemerember prompt, daily ephemera inspiration. So let's see, that was today, that was day 6. So don't forget to come back and check out some more. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.